Hello NICC instructors. Welcome to this quick tutorial where we are going to be looking at how to utilize the Canvas blueprint that has populated in your courses. As we dive into this material, we'll really break down the features that are included in the blueprint course, and we'll show you some tips and tricks. However, before we jump into the details, I really want to make sure to stress that the blueprint course itself can be customized to your own needs and that of your students as well. So if there's a feature that you're not a big fan of, you can edit it, you can delete it, you can add in your own resources, and really customize it to your best needs. So as you can see, this is the current layout of your course with the new blueprint inserted. We can see that in this course, this is a Speech 1110 course, which is public speaking. We are all going to be able to see the same items of the heading that says welcome to your blank course. And so as you'll notice, this blank will allow you to go in and customize it to be the title of your own course. So the same format applies with our welcome page, our navigation page, our syllabus, and so forth. And so we'll look a little bit further about what that welcome module looks like. So as we scroll down, we'll also see that there are module headings that relate to the week, the topic, and the date. Is really going to reflect the back page of your course schedule on your syllabus. So we can see the same items including last day to drop an ad. We can see reminders such as incomplete grade change, where we have the reminder and the link for the student course evaluations, as well as the reminder for when faculty submit grades. If there is an item that we need to move, for example, our 5-week course needs to have this evaluation, we can click an item and drag it to move it to a different location. But for the most part, the items included should really reflect that syllabus and then your student success resources. So this blueprint really allows you to go in, adjust, adapt, and include kind of a resource bank for your students. So if we scroll back up to the top, you'll also notice on the left-hand side that there are items that by default are hidden and items that are available to the students. So in this blueprint course, we have hidden the assignments tab, discussions, rubrics, and so forth. If you want these items to be highlighted and be visible to the students, you can go into settings and adjust those items in the navigation. For the intents and purposes of the blueprint, we are having everything available under modules. In other words, once we publish this material, this content will be visible to the students, and it will allow us to house pages, as you'll see with this icon here, quizzes, like this rocket ship icon, and also discussions, all in one central location. So if you are new to Canvas, I would really recommend creating everything through modules. So what we're going to do is take a look at what customizing our course material could look like with this blueprint. One of the first items we may do is go in and adjust our headings to fit our topics as well as our course information. So if we click on these 3 little dots within the module heading, we can click Edit. And for example, this public speaking course, we can go in and customize the information and update module. So the same way that we edited this heading, we can do that information as we work our way down. So if we click into the instructor welcome, what we'll see is these items in blue are really notes to us as instructors. It may be helpful for us to include our preferred name, tribal affiliation if applicable, our preferred pronouns, and so forth. And of course, the items in blue, we want to make sure that they're not there when the student logs in, but rather we're looking at something that's a complete introduction and really can help a student get going from day one. You'll also see some examples where we're referencing links as well as contact info as well. So this is just one example that you can use, adapt, and adjust to fit your needs. When we're finished editing this item, we can then go to the next bar or we can click back into modules. Also, for those of you who are not super familiar with Canvas, you can always click into Edit on the right-hand side, either through this individual tool or through the three dots. So we're going to click back into modules. And as we do, we're going to work our way down this material. Each item you'll see will have recommendations in blue, as well as some connecting resources to get started. And at the very bottom, you'll also see a reminder to delete the text, so that way when the course is ready for the students, that they are not able to see the notes to the instructor, but rather the material that you want them to view directly. So in addition to the course navigation, we'll also see a place to include our syllabus, as well as a syllabus quiz. So some of these items, such as the quiz, the technology check-in, these items are really up to you. If you want to include them for a grade, you can adjust the points, or you can also make them extra credit. We recommend to include these items to really be sure your student understands expectations in the course, as well as for the technology check, to be sure that their technology is in order from the first day of class, to be able to get them connected to the resources they need. We'll also see items such as our virtual meeting link, which we can copy and paste from our recurring, for example, Teams meeting every Wednesday. And so these items are a really great quick fix so that the students can click in multiple locations. We'll see similar items too in week 1, as well as a template for a Meet Your Classmates discussion. It's very important as instructors that our students get the chance to introduce one another, and especially for online courses, this is a great place for them to feel that sense of community. And as we scroll down, you'll also notice that in each module, there may be openings, but you can always go in and add a new item. So for example, in week 2, if we want to create an assignment, we can click the plus button and it will allow us to customize the information with a new assignment or something that's already created. And as we work our way down, we'll also notice a mid-semester check-in. This survey really allows us to see student feedback in our course, so that way if there's items that we can change and adjust, we know before the end of the term. Our mid-semester check-in can also be a great tool to include on your course evaluations at the end of the year. As we mentioned earlier, our student course evaluations are automatically populating, and the rest of the material can be adapted, adjusted, and moved. So this is a brief overview of your NICC Canvas Blueprint course. Again, this will be published in all of your courses, and please feel free to customize the information. This is really a helpful tool to onboard our students as soon as possible. So as always, give me a holler if you have questions, and thank you very much.